All right, cool. So, since I'm providing commentary, I'm gonna try and give a really brief summary of what this is and what everything on screen means. Okay, so I already bit my tongue. Awesome, perfect. This is an Ocarina of Time randomizer. What that means is that every single item that you get from an NPC, from a chest, or any heart piece or heart container that you can get is randomized. And they're put in random locations. There are a few exceptions. The Fairy Ocarina will stay in place. The Weird Egg will stay in place, so you can get to Zelda. And the what is it? The Gerudo trading or the Gerudo card, the membership card. When you defeat the 8 Gerudo guards, that stays in place as well. Everything else is randomized. The other thing that's randomized, the songs are randomized in their own pool. So the 12 songs in the game, they're all randomized amongst each other. And the medallions and stones are also all randomized. So you can potentially have the Kokiri Emerald show up in the Water Temple and stuff like that. You can find out which stones and medallions belong to which dungeons by going to the Temple of Time and examining the pedestal. That's pretty much it. The goal of a randomizer is to beat the game, and in order to beat the game, you need to get all of the medallions, all 6 medallions, to spawn the Rainbow Bridge, and then go up and beat Ganondorf. We're using the accessible rule set, so we're not using glitches. This is just accessible rule set. So we're just using regular stuff, and the we're also allowing the use of ground jumps, which is kind of a glitch, but it doesn't really break too much, so that's kind of why we're allowing it. Everything on screen, this is just like an item tracker to tell you like which items that I have currently and which songs I have, that sort of thing. These numbers down here, these represent how many items there potentially are, or that's how many items there are in each dungeon. So you can kind of keep track of how many items that you've gotten while you keep going through the dungeon, that sort of thing. All right, cool. All right. Be nice. Wait, hold on. I think that's gonna be enough space. There we go, cool. So we're starting off with Kokiri Emerald. Not a great start. Typically you want to start off with a medallion. So that's the other thing. You start off with one of the stones or medallions because Raru typically will give you just a free medallion when you go adult. So the game just decides to give you one for free, basically. Alright, let's just go ahead and get started. There'll be other stuff that I can explain along the way, so. You know what we're doing today, chat room? We're gonna go up and we're gonna get the sword first. Alright. Okay, cool. We don't have to look for the light arrows anymore. What a great first pull. So that is required. That is an item that we need. The thing about getting the light arrows really early is it doesn't really do anything for you. Like it doesn't really help you. So it's like it's kind of cool to pick up, but it's not like we get a lot of progression or something like that. It's just like, oh, dude, cool. I don't have to look for the light arrows anymore when I'm going around dungeons. Money, very cool. Okay. Wow. Wait, is that the claim check or the big orange? Is that the sword itself? I think that was the sword itself. So we have the Vigoron sword early on. Check that out. Alright, we're gonna leave. Nice start. Alright. So, this is the route that I typically take, is I get those 5 chests, the sword chest and Meadow's house chests. Just right off the bat, and then we just go straight to, I go straight to Hyrule Castle. Also, we have the adult's wallet. That's something to kind of keep in mind. The game might expect us to get, what is it? Might expect us to get tunics early on. So, that's something to kind of keep in mind. It's also just really convenient, because now I don't really feel bad about farming money off of the chains here. It's actually going to kind of speed up this process, I think. There's money that you can get on the chains if you do this little setup right here. You get, there are 3 red rupees. How was the second seed yesterday? It wasn't great, but it was better than the first one. It was like a 4.5 hour time, which is not great, but, you know, it wasn't the worst seed that I've ever played in my entire life, so I'll take it. I want to be careful not to take too much damage here. You don't want to take unnecessary damage, pretty much. So we have 194 rupees, that's pretty awesome. We're going to pick up the Skulltula. You can actually kill Skulltulas and stuff with pots. Pots do, I think, Master Sword damage. So that's kind of cool. Neat little tricks that you can do. So what I'm going to do with this cash, since I have so much of it, is we're gonna spend a whole lot of it. That's what we're doing. Hylian shield, and then we're gonna go over here and we're gonna buy some sticks. That's pretty good. We have quite a few sticks now. Now what we're gonna do is we're gonna go ahead and head over and do the slingshot minigame. Hey, Zozo. Fun fact, you don't need the slingshot in order to actually do this minigame. But you do need the arrow or the bow to do the bow minigame in Kakariko. Alright. What I'm going to do now is I'm going to, I'm trying out something a little bit different here, chat room. So, hi, sweetie. We're just gonna keep farming money, actually. Until it's nighttime, pretty much. I think this is like a good way of wasting time until we want it to be nighttime. Perfect. So we're gonna wait until it's night, and then we're gonna go back in. Alright, cool. So this way we can do, we're gonna do Richard the dog right now, since it's a good old nighttime. I don't know how far away Richard can actually be from you before he, like, runs away. Alright. Nothing great, unfortunately. Yeah. It's really, it's actually super nice to have a lot of cash early on. It's like because there's a lot of things that require rupees in the earlier parts of the game. Let's see. Yeah, let's go ahead and, get one of our Deku sticks out. Get, that's our second Skulltula. I haven't really been keeping track of that too much. Have our weird egg. Yo, Haroto with the Twitch Prime sub. Thank you, dude. God damn it. I needed to get a better angle there. It just wasn't so great. It's my dumb mistake right there. Alright, there we go. That was a bit sharper of an angle than I needed as well. I could just like play it like a baby and just kind of play it safe every time, but I don't know. What settings am I using? These are normal 2.0 settings and fast Ganon. The other thing that I'm doing is this is not beatable only. All areas are accessible with the seed. That's something that I think that I should point out. I think that's those are the settings that the weekly is going to use. Is that all areas are accessible. So I'm kind of doing these to kind of grind for the weeklies, the qualifiers and stuff. All right, so we've got our Cucco now. I feel like I could have bought a couple more Deku sticks actually with this route, but it's okay. We're still gonna have lots. We still have lots of rupees, so we can buy Deku sticks basically whenever we want. So that's kind of a nice little luxury to have. All right, guard time. I like to kind of play this a bit safe. After I get past those first two, I just kind of try and go fast. Or I try and like play it a little bit safe here with this last one. Okay, cool. I could go right here, I think, maybe. But again, I'm just a couple of extra seconds that I don't really want to... I want to risk, basically. Why don't I have the sword? Oh, that's the... what is it? That's the big Goron sword. The Serenade. Huh, okay, cool. That's actually... shoot, go back. I'm not gonna farm more money. Here, what is it? Serenade is, like, right there. There we go. Alright, cool. No, you cannot use the big Goron sword as a child. That's an adult-only item. Alright, so now we're gonna head adult. I'm trying out this route where you get the first song from Zelda and then you go adult. I think it's yeah. Let's see. So we have two, we have that, we have Serenade. Anything else I'm missing? I don't think so. We have a shield. We'll need a Deku. We'll need to buy a Deku shield at some point, but we can do that like whenever. All right. So right now, this is where I'm going to check what medallions are where. You can figure this out from right here. All right. So Forest is on not Shadow, but Spirit. Let's see. Fire Medallion is in Water Temple. Dodongos has Water. Let's see. Deku has Shadow. Fire has the Spirit Medallion, and Forest has the Light Medallion. Okay, cool. So we don't need to do Jabu or Shadow, technically. However, Shadow is definitely one of those dungeons where it's not a bad idea if you have access to go there to get, like, nice checks, because you can just kind of have instant access. So let's see. We got the adult, what is it, the adult wallet really early on. So I guess one place that I'm kind of keeping my eye on is the Fire Temple. Now, with this, what is it? With this, we're still in the early game, so I'm kind of trying to just make as many checks as possible. And I'm just here for the song. That's really all I'm here for, is just to get the song, like, as soon as possible. What's up, Ian? Alright, we don't have explosives, we can't take that. Frukella with the Twitch Prime, thank you, dude. Alright, so we're gonna go ahead and, we're also gonna knock out adult checks while we're here. It's not a bad idea at all. This place is pretty dense with checks, so it's a pretty good idea to go ahead and kind of go for them. There's a little trick that you can do right here. You can just jump up right through the floorboard if you jump at the right spot. Healthy boys. Hi Zo, sweetie. What is it? I fed you like right before the stream started. I think you just want attention. You really do. Aww. Like, do you want attention? Yes, yes you do. Okay. That's also another little trick right there. You can jump on that to get up here early and get this heart piece. Which is a heart piece. Check that out. Alright, we're here for our song and Sun Song. Alright, another thing to really keep in mind is we need Epona Song or Requiem. That's a required song that we need. Water we might need Zelda's Lullaby, but it's not entirely necessary. Forest we also don't need Zelda's Lullaby at all. So kind of just trying to keep these things in mind. For Shadow we would need Zelda's Lullaby, but it's not a required dungeon. So just kind of keeping track of the songs that we actually do desperately need. The claim check. Whoa, okay. That's actually really convenient. And the game gave it to us pretty early, too. You can get that as child, too, just using Kuko's Makito. So I think the game expects you to get it really early on. Uh-oh. So these are the last few checks that we're gonna do. Is Dampe's Race. We need to do this twice. Once for the hookshot chest and once for the heart piece. Yeah, exactly. Like, all I have to do now is give him the claim check and not, what is it? Not collection delay like I did last night. And then we get an item for free. So that's something to keep in mind. The Sun Song is actually kind of convenient for this route that I want to try out. It's a little bit slow, but I like to do it in the early game. And I'm going to give it a shot and see if it works out. It's only for one check, sadly, but I hate trying to, like, route in the Skull Mask check along with all the other stuff that I'm doing, so it's just like, bleh. I'd rather... Ow. I would rather just, like, try and do it, like, as soon as possible. Because when you save warp to do Forest, or to do Lost Woods, you can just do that check along with everything else, so... It's really nice. 51. It's okay. Okay, cool. We're gonna do one last check as adults. And that's the Sun Song check, since we just got the song a second ago. Exactly. So the medallion, so like, what did it say? The water temple has the fire medallion. That, like, when you beat the water temple, it will give you the fire medallion. And same, like, beating Dodongos will give you the water medallion itself. Yeah, dude, we got the light arrows early on. Pretty cool thing. Doesn't happen all the time. Money. Alright, cool. We have a full wallet. We're going to save warp now, and we're going to go back as child. Exactly. The seed is random every single time you play it. Every single time you make a new seed, it'll be random. Shing. Can someone create their own seed and let others play? I mean, you can give that seed to other people, yeah, pretty much. Let's see. We're not gonna play Serenade. Yeah, we're fine. Just gonna run out here. So, what we're gonna do right now, we're kind of on a song collection right now. What I'm actually gonna do, this is gonna be a little bit slow, but I like to do it this way. I'm gonna come up here. We're gonna do cuckoos. Come here, you. Alright, I have to knock you out of the box. While I'm doing cuckoos, what I'm going to do is drop off the letter back here. Since we actually have full rupees, I'm gonna do, actually, no, I can't do that. We'll do it a little bit later. Yeah, I know how we're gonna route this. We're gonna just do cuckoos first. Don't talk to her. What we're gonna do actually is we're gonna go into the grotto. All the Cuccos that we've thrown in the pin so far will stay there, so you don't have to worry about that. Everything else will return to its respective location, though. Nice. Alright, cool. I always try and get, like... It's hard for me to get a good angle on that little thingy. Good. Magic. Okay. Alright, cool. That is required, by the way. Every single seed needs to obtain magic in order to shoot a light arrow at Ganondorf. So. Oh shoot, okay. Going over here. We're gonna talk to the man on the roof. Yeah, magic is also shuffled into, like, normally you get magic from fairy fountains, but fairy fountain rewards are shuffled into the normal item pool, so, yeah. Which I think is kind of how it should be. Sweet, I don't have to buy a Deku shield. Holy shit. That usually never happens. Let's see. Yeah, let's buy, oh wait, never mind. So what are we doing? Yeah, okay. I think that's only available as adults. I keep on thinking that it's available as child. What we're going to do with the what we'll do instead is what I've been wanting to do is buy more Deku sticks. And I'm just gonna get them at Hyrule Castle. So what we're doing is we're actually just doing the mask trade sequence right now as quickly as we can. This is kind of a slow route, but it gets the skull mask check out of the way early. And I prefer doing it that way personally. So we just have to drop off the letter, and then we'll pick up the Keaton mask. So now we're gonna go ahead and buy those sticks that I was talking about. We're gonna fill up, so we're just gonna get 6. And we have all the money in the world, so it's not really that big of a deal. What I'm going to do now, since I actually have the Sun Song, is we're going to do Night Kakariko right now, which I think is a good play. Basically, the idea with Night Kakariko is that, as child, is that there are 5 Skulltulas. We can only get access to 4 of them right now. One of them is way too high to kill. The other thing that's important is you need to play Sun Song in the overworld, so that it just now turns daytime, or nighttime. If you play, right now it's like 9 o'clock or something in the game time. If you play Sun Song in here, where, time doesn't pass, it'll be like midnight, and then Dampé won't actually show up in the graveyard. Alright, so this is our Skulltula collection so far. To save a stick, since I don't have an upgrade right now, what I'll do up here is I'll use a pot like I did with the earlier Skulltula. Never mind. Back here, let's see. There we go, much better. The 4 plus the 2 that we've done? Yeah. That'll get us to 6. We won't have 10 yet, but, you know, we'll be kind of working on our way to that, towards that. The other thing that I just now realized, I just didn't drop off the Keaton mask. Let's see. Let's just go ahead and do that now before I forget. This is kind of poor routing, but I caught myself before I forgot, so... And we need... This is the whole reason that we're coming here, is to drop off the Keaton mask, so we have to do this. That Skulltula up there is the one that we can't get. You either need Choose or a Slingshot to pick that bad boy up. So that gets us to 6. Okay, cool. Nothing great here. I did the slingshot minigame. You do that very, very early in the route. It's like one of the first checks you do. Oh yeah. In Rando's, Dampe will always be first try, wherever he digs. It doesn't even have to be in a soil patch. Just wherever he digs, it will always be first try. So, you don't have to worry about that. We're gonna cross the bridge. Play the Sun Song again. By the time we backwalk there, the bridge should be dropping down. I could have played it maybe a little bit earlier. Yeah. Having Sun Song as child is really just like huge. It's just a super convenient thing. Alright. So now that we've done that, we're here to pick up the Skull Mask. And now, finally, what we're going to do is kind of what most everybody else does, is head to Lon Lon. I mean, like, it's been an early game. I haven't gotten a power item yet. Like, one of the big items that you need, but so far so good. I can't complain, really. I'm kind of holding out on buying Deku nuts because I'm hoping that I either get an upgrade or I'm just going to end up using killing one of the Deku Babas in Deku Tree in order to get them, which is just what I typically do anyhow. I do have light arrows, yeah, that's true. That's one less item that I have to look for. So yeah, again, we're kind of just going to areas that have songs. That's kind of what's dictating where we go. Cool, alright. Okay. Puts us at 7. Okay. That immediately unlocks another song in Kakariko at some point. So we'll try and route in going over there. Zelda's Lullaby is definitely one of the most important songs in the game. That's that also kind of helps us out with Spirit. Like, we don't have to worry about Spirit like messing with us in terms of like potentially missing out on like the boss key or important items. Because there's what is it? There's 2 checks that you get from ZL, or 3 actually. Is it 3? No, it's just 2. I'm stupid. There's 2 checks in Spirit that you need Zelda's Lullaby to get, so that just kind of makes it nice and clean, like we're not gonna miss anything. My favorite game to speedrun? I don't know, dude. I just like speedrunning in general. I guess maybe Kingdom Hearts when I'm like, when I'm on a roll or something, since I've been playing that forever. Right now, at this very moment, I'm having a ton of fun playing Rando. That's kind of like what I apologize for not doing more like FF9 or Kingdom Hearts or whatever, but I'm just like having a blast playing Rando right now. Alright, so since we're in this area, since we save warped, we're going to go ahead and... You know what, since we have the cash, it's fine. What we're going to do is we're going to buy more Deku sticks and a thing of Deku nuts. Let's see, and... Yeah. And we're going to kind of hope that we get more cash later on. I mean, we're kind of good. All we need is like 80 rupees in order to check both salesmen. Assuming we get bombs. That's assuming we get bombs. Yeah. We pretty much have everything now that we need to just take care of Deku completely. Is anyone working on an MM randomizer? I think so, but I don't think they're the same people that worked on the OoT rando. So... MM already does have a randomizer, it's just, it doesn't have any logic to it, so it's easy to just be impossible to beat the game. Healthy boys. It's like 2 heart containers, I think, so far. Alright, right here, finally equip our shield. Oh, is Ampharos working on it? Oh, never mind. Okay. So then I guess it is the same people that are making the OT rando. Okay. Goron tunic. Okay. Got that really early on. Got the adult's wallet really early on. Maybe the game wants me to go into Fire Temple. I still don't have access to it, though, is the thing. So, unless we get, like, Bolero or something. Hey, bud. Be nice. Thank you. What are you doing? He turned... Ugh. Alright, let's go. I think he went... Yeah. If those Skulltulas, like, move towards you a little bit and then you stop, they'll turn around and go back, and that gives you lots of time to get away from them. Okay. There's my upgrade. Alright. That's like a kind of a convenient thing right there. Alright. There we go. Here I'm just gonna very carefully, yeah. another skull. Okay. Even more healthy, boys. It's another skull right there. So we're almost to 10. It's nice. We'll have 10 pretty soon, I think. I'm gonna set this up. I feel like that's not enough. I feel like it's too much. I think that's good. Nice. There you go. Okay. Good. Man, I want to get a target on this guy. I need to figure out quick 2, 3, 1 one day. Yeah, your boy is healthy, very much. All right, do this little trick right here: backflip, roll, and then jump slash the wall with a Deku stick. That's gonna give us a broken Deku stick. So that way we can crouch stab with it and not run out of sticks. It also makes us, allows us to do a 1 cycle on this guy. There we go. Alright. So the reason that the crouch stabs were doing so much damage is this thing in Ocarina of Time called Power Crouch Stab. Your crouch stab will take on the damage of whatever the last attack you did, which was a Deku stick jump slash. That does 4 damage. So every single crouch stab that I do does 4 damage then. Alright, more cash. So we got a medallion. Yeah, the beta build. I'm using Test Runner's build. That's how I'm able to randomize the colors. I'm not gonna worry about Deku Nuts right now. That's whatever. We're just gonna go in here and we're going to do our salesman check, our the Ocarina memory game check, Skull Mask, and then check for the song. And then from there, that's going to dictate where we're going to go. I'm trying to think of what's the best place to go right now. We don't have a scale. We don't have bombs. We don't have explosives. We have Serenade. So, I suppose, worst case scenario, we could do Gerudo checks after this. And see if that leads to anything. How do you get a broken Deku stick? I target a wall and then backflip and then do a dry roll just by pressing A while targeting. And then you jump slash, you take out your Deku stick and you jump slash the wall. That'll get you the broken Deku stick like every time. Okay. Alright, serious song opening. A. Right. A right. Up. Okay. A right up, left. A right up, left. Okay. A right up, left. A right up, left. Up. Down. A right up, left up. Okay. Alright, cool. I was a little nervous there. I wasn't memorizing it as hard as I could. Ice arrows do not help. Ice arrows are generally considered like a dead item. They don't really do much for you. Alright, and then the skull mask check. If this actually is an item, that kind of saves time. This saves a huge amount of time. Well, that saved a lot of time. It was the bow. So this seed, that play worked out really well. Now again, so we're gonna get our what is it? Our song. We don't have a mode of progression to go through like what is it? The Goron City, nor do we really have a mode of progression to get into Zora's River. So from here, there's not much that I can do as Child. Except go for my song. I guess maybe Kakariko is where I should be heading next, if I'm gonna go anywhere. And that's a dead song for me right now. So Kakariko should be the place. So here's what we're gonna do. We're gonna play Serenade, and then we're gonna take the, what is it? Yeah, okay. Yeah. We're gonna play Serenade. We're gonna get Gerudo checks and play Scarecrow song. While we're here, why not why don't we pick up this Skulltula over here, since we're still at here. I'm gonna actually manually check. 9. Okay, cool. This will be our 10th. This is really good because we're going to be heading to Kakariko here in just a second, so we can get our 10th Skulltula check. For those who don't know, Skulltula rewards are also randomized up to 50. The 100th reward does not get randomized. So, the highest amount of Skulltulas you should ever get in a randomizer is 50. Oh, that wasn't vanilla. It was just swapped. But yeah, Minuet doesn't really help me out right now. It'll help us get to Forest really quickly. That's nice. We just don't have the hook shot at all to do any of that. Oh, yeah. So I really hope that my dead zone doesn't, like, get fucked. Because there's a bug, and it's been affecting me a crap ton, where if your dead zone is not correct and your analog stick is holding one which way or the other, when you try and get the Scarecrow song as adult, oh, right, we're going this way, it'll just completely, it won't work. So this is kind of what I would consider a dry early game. We got the bow, and that's kind of like a huge kind of sigh of relief for us. We don't have chews, we don't have bombs, so there's a lot of checks that we are not able to get right now. We don't have a strength upgrade, so we can't even go into Dodongos right now. There's really not a lot we can do. We're kind of bottlenecked right now at this point. Because the game gave us the Big Goron claim check so early, I'm thinking that might be what we go after, because at this point, again, we just can't go anywhere. Oh, the open grotto? Oh, shoot, I just didn't do that, did I? I didn't do that. Crap. I'll try and remember to do that on the way back. That'll be a little bit of loss of time. I keep on forgetting that. I associate that open grotto with explosives. I really shouldn't. No, not that one, Big Boss. He's talking about the one right outside of Lake Hylia. Okay, so we can break the logic now with bomb choose. How many did we get? 10. Okay. Well, now it makes more sense to actually do those checks that I was just now talking about. But now I kind of want to save scum these, obviously. I don't think it's too... I don't know. Yeah, okay, so here's... yeah. Okay, alright. I don't feel too bad about doing this, since we have the bomb shoes. So... yeah, we have money. Okay, alright. See, the thing with choose is that they can really kind of lead you in the wrong direction. Or they could be really valuable. It just depends on how lucky you get, I guess. Let's see. Yeah, right. We're just gonna sit here. I don't want to waste my Deku nuts, so we're just gonna sit here and... there we go. Oh, I didn't save warp. Well, okay. We lost one shoe, at the very least. I did check Retrid, yep. The Giant's wallet. Man. But that's out of logic, so I really don't think I should look into that too much. For now, anyway. Bomb chews are logic breaking, because the game expects you... because they are not a renewable source of explosives, you could run out of them, so the game will not expect you to open bombable grottos with chews. It will always expect you to open them with either the hammer or with bombs. You know, I'm not going to save scum these. I'm really not going to. Maybe like later down the line, but I'm not gonna save scum them right now. Okay. So now what we're going to do is head to Kakariko. We'll do the one check there with the bomb chew right next door to Hyrule Castle. I don't really care what time it is right now, so we're not going to worry about that too much. Let's see. Yeah, I already have one tunic, so I can get the Zora tunic as well. Again, I'm more focused on this song and what it gives me than I am with, like, the chews. At this very moment. Nothing. Hyrule Field is kind of a wash. No, because I haven't gone adult yet to check what the tunic is. So again, my focus here I think really should be the song that I'll get from Zelda's Lullaby. I guess I could do that as adult too. But let's just check it as child right now. Just again, it could open up something really big for us. We'll see if I need it. Like that's one of those checks that I can do as adults, and typically the anything that you can do both as child or as adult, you should do as adult because it's just faster typically to do things as adult. Okay, here's our 10. And I guess, yeah, maybe I really should have, because I'm gonna need to, what is it? I'm gonna be doing the archery minigame here anyway, so. Not the fastest thing in the world to be doing. Oh well. Okay. This is gonna be a little bit weird because I did, what is it? Yeah, because I only have 2 nuts. And I get this doofus down here. There we go. Prelude. Alright. Cool. I guess that actually worked out for me, because now I can just go back as child. So again, I'm not gonna worry too much about the fact that I have chews right now. Yeah, there we go. Again, we're looking for, what is it? We're looking for a song that can give us something that gets us to spirit. But we don't have any, either of the strength upgrades. We don't have a, yeah, so we can't really do Dodongos at all. Yeah, it's looking really weird right now. Got this neat little green going on. Actually, shoot, let's see. Yeah, let's just go ahead and minuet right now to figure out what the song is. Yeah, this seems good. This seems good. This will get us a free song. Hey, Marvelous, what's up, dude? Oop, okay, so this is, Jesus. This is our access to, what is it? Over to, like, GTG and all that sort of stuff, and, over to Spirit. So that's good. Let's go ahead and get these shoes out. I think it's a Deku nut over there. I'm gonna pick that up. After I picked up this chest. Cool. Alright. Nothing there. And this way I can wrap around to, what is it? To Goron City a little bit faster. Okay. That's a fire source. That's neat. I don't think we needed that though. So keep that in mind. We didn't need that for Shadow. We did get it though. We don't have Saria's. Yeah, let's just go ahead and... We did Sun Songgrave already. Oh, you mean the check that you can do in there. Okay. I gotcha. Right. Yep, that's a thing I can do now. Second bow. Okay. I think I know how I want to play this, actually. A little bit, yeah. So we're gonna do this. Open this up. In terms of chews and like the bomb maze and shit like that, I'm not gonna worry about it. We don't even have enough chews to actually finish the bomb maze. Okay. What we're gonna do now is we're gonna go into Death Mountain Crater. We do not have... What is it? We don't have any access to the song over there, unfortunately. But, we are gonna go over here. We have the claim check. That's kind of like the big thing to be careful about, is this claim check. We got it really early on. This is like, this is in the graveyard. Like, really early on, getting this thing, so... We do have Zelda's Lullaby. We could check this fairy fountain and just kind of like be done with it too. That's nice. I'm gonna climb actually back up because I think it's faster than voiding out because we want to go up this way. Okay. Yo, Tasuto, thanks dude for the tier 1 dude, I appreciate it. This is also out of logic, so I wouldn't expect it to be anything great. Yeah, more nothing. Let's see. Alright, it gets us to 11 right there. Alright, that's my last shoe. Not gonna worry about it too much. Again, oh god, what am I doing? I need to void out. I'm so stupid. Yeah, I need to give the guy the claim check. That was why I was up here in the first place. Okay, so again, I need to be really careful about this. And not, collection delay. So let him, yeah. And then, Lens of Truth. Okay. Let's just keep going for now. Definitely keep that in mind, though. We got that early, and that led to that. So we can do treasure chest minigame right now. That is all so far in logic. There's some cash. A lot of cash actually to fill up our giant's wallet. Ah, we beat the thing. Careful. Alright, so we're gonna go ahead and do, what is it? We're gonna do archery. Since we haven't done the archery minigame yet. It was on Skull Mask, so that was also totally in logic. So everything that we get here. Okay, nothing. So yeah, again, we're trying to find a way into a dungeon so that we can start clearing it at the very least. We got Din's Fire. Where did we get Din's Fire? I'm trying to remember this. Was this out of logic or in logic? I'm not sure. Either way, let's go ahead and take care of this. This was from a... what is it? This is from one of the... I feel like it was out of logic, actually, getting this thing. Okay, we got that. Was it Link the Goron? I feel like it was one of the Bomb Chew chests that we did. Yeah, it was the Deku Merchant. So both of these items so far are out of logic. As soon as we get bombs, though, that kind of just places everything back together. I'm still gonna follow the logic right now, and we're gonna do the treasure chest minigame. We've cleared out a decent chunk right now with what we have. Like, again, we don't have any way to get into Zora's River. Let's see. After this, what's the next, like, possible location? What's, like, a good idea? I'm thinking, maybe, like, Zora's River as adult? Maybe? There's, like, there's that open grotto there that exists. And, that could be something. The problem there is that I can't even get to Spirit, and I don't have any strength upgrades. Like, logically, I cannot get to Spirit, because I don't have Hover Boots or the, what is it? Or the Long Shot. So it doesn't really make sense to go over there. Plus, I can't even do GTG. Well, I can, but, I don't have a hook shots, and I don't even have Song of Time, so that's 2 checks that I can do in there. It's like, well, 2, 3, yeah, 3 checks, logically. Like, GGG, like, it's a big risk. I'm trying to, like, hold off on doing that. That's, like, a huge risk, going over there. Man, what am I missing? What am I missing here that I have not... Hey, Oren, what's up, dude? Welcome to the stream. Or Aaron, my bad. What can I do, though? What songs do I have? Right, okay. So, okay, so what we're gonna do first is we're gonna go and do the, what is it, the open grotto. Can't do Water Temple. Like, yeah, I guess this really is, like, my only other option. I really was hoping that the Bigoron Sword, or the claim check into Lens of Truth was gonna lead to something. But it didn't lead me anywhere. I was hoping that that was gonna bottleneck me into like the hook shot or something. I guess we got the Lens of Truth, so all it would take is like the hover boots to put like going to the Spirit Temple to get a song in logic. That I didn't think about that. That is true. Like logically, the game would then expect you to head over to Spirit Temple to get whatever that song is. Again, yeah, this is what I'm going to do, is I'm gonna shoot for this open grotto. Man, I really thought you could make that jump. And this seed, again, has really bottlenecked the crap out of me. Hold on, go back. Go back. Yep, there we go. More choose. Oh boy, yay. I can't really follow this logic, I don't think. I don't think it makes sense to do that. I always wonder if you can make this jump. You have to like get on this little thing right here. Which, yeah, I don't think that you can really do that. Unless it's like a really, really tight jump or something. Yeah, at this point, that's really what I would consider my only option. I can't think of much else that I can do within the realms of logic here. If I'm just like completely ignoring the fact that I have choose right now. I can go to Dodongo, technically. God, can I do... With the amount of choose that I have, can I complete Dodongos? Let's see. 2, 3, 4, 5. I think I could maybe. But again, I'm not really sure if that's what the logic wants us to do. Let's give it a try. You know what? Let's give this a shot first because I don't know. Like, let's give this a shot. Temple completion, getting a medallion before areas that we think we need to go to. Let's give this a shot. This will be totally like I am not supposed to do this, but I can do it. So. Kind of give it a shot. Can I kill Dodongos? No, but I can make some progress in there. I can at least lower the mouth. I can't kill. No, I can't kill King Dodongo. But I can make some progress in the dungeon, which I don't think is a bad play. I don't think that's ever a bad play. I'm gonna ignore the Skulltulas in here for now and just go for temple completion. I could have ran around. I keep on forgetting that you can do that. Oh, the explosion, I think limit right there. Yeah, I need to get a strength upgrade, which, I mean, if we got a strength upgrade in here, then it would work out in our favor. Hello. Targeting. It's hard. This is a really quick skull, so... I ain't fucking with you. I ain't fucking with you at all. There we go. I have seen people get hit off of this bridge just by bumping into one of those fire keys, so I am not fucking with that. Not right now, anyhow. Yeah, it's just up to 50. That's all it is. So we're going to do 2 more checks. 2 more. And then we're going to, what is it? Again, like, oh, jeez, are you serious? I don't think that this is like a bad play, what I'm doing right now. I mean, some might consider it kind of bad. Because it's not in logic, and I can't even finish the temple, so like, why would you double dip? But temple completion, you need to do this at some point anyway, so I don't really see a problem with it. Let's hit this just in case something goes terribly wrong. Okay, and then what we'll do is we'll drop down here and we're going to open the mouth. Let's see, I'm just, I don't know if I need this or not, but... that should take care of things. Okay, cool. Mouth is down. And that's really all I wanted to do. Cool. So now we can come in and we can just beat this bad boy like in a second whenever we come back. Alright. Oh, I had prelude. I'm stupid. Whatever. Let's see, Dodongos was going to give us the water. Yeah, alright. Yeah, like that in itself, I think, like, that's not even what I would consider a bad risk. Like, if you're completing part of the dungeon, like, that's good. And if you get, like, an item that's gonna help you beat the dungeon while you're in there, that's, like, even better. Could have set Pharaohs into Dongos. Yeah, but I mean, like, it's the first room, so it's not like, it's the first room. I guess, like, it would have been neat, like, with, what is it, temple warping to do that, but I don't know. Maybe that would have been kind of a cool idea, like a cool use of magic. I could see that. Okay. Oh, dude. We hit, I just now looked over. I don't know when we hit this, but we hit, 25K followers. Holy crap. That is a milestone. Thank you, guys. So yeah, again, I guess to get back on track with commentary, what is it? We are very, very easily getting, like, bottlenecked right now into certain areas of the game. So, like, right now, there's really not much choice for us to go, except to go over to GTG or the Gerudo area and take care of, Nice. All you gotta do is get that one section where you're pushing them off to the side. I still have trouble with this race, genuinely, so always and forever we'll have trouble. Probably. Okay. So from here, so like the thing with GTG is that you have to not only get the song and get your horse, you have to go all the way there in this remote location with no warp songs anywhere nearby, and you have to oh, what is it? You have to then defeat all the Gerudos themselves. And then you get access to GTG and the archery minigame. Horse archery minigame. So we're kind of like, we're hoping for something, the equivalent of like hover boots is like to be over here somewhere, to make this all in logic. And if not, then we're just going to have to find, I guess we'll probably have to, out of logic, figure out what the song is over here. And then maybe set a Pharaoh's Wind point over here too. I don't know. Actually, shoot, I need to get my bigger sword out. There we go. Oh, right. I don't have a hook shot. I don't know if I have Deku nuts either. I think I might. Let's take a look here. I do. I have 5. I'll go ahead and use them. Yep, no hookshot strats for this either. Kind of make it kind of crappy. Like, I don't floss. I cannot floss like the cool kids. You can at least get one free jump slash. By using a Deku Nut, which, I mean, I feel like is kind of worth it. Normally you'd have a hook shot for this section, and then you'd be able to, from there you'd be able to do this cool little trick where you can get them stuck. The Gerudos themselves, you can get them stuck. Oh man. Alright. So I guess since we don't have the hook shot or hover boots to do that little thing in that one room, I kind of now realize that we can just... Well, if I wasn't bad. Nice. You can get this jump. No power crouch stabbing. I mean, I don't know. It's like, it's really hard to track them down, so I would rather just do stabs at them. To try and get more consistent hits and stuff. Kind of forgot you can just do this and skip that room entirely. Oh, but the problem here is that we, what is it? Oh shit, can I, I'm gonna have to wait for her to, like, go over there. There we go, alright. That was a little scary moment. Yeah, we could try power crouch stabbing here, I guess. Oh, it worked like a charm, I guess. Oh, I have the bow. Yeah, I could have stunned with the bow. Right. Alright, cool. We got through it anyway. Alright, well, not much we can do, but we'll take a little dip into GTG. We'll see what we can find. Okay. So that puts a lot of the hammer, or the bombable checks in logic. Okay. Alright. I can see that possibly being our progression. And we did need that. That is an item that we needed, so... Okay. Yeah, okay. Yeah, alright. So now we can now clear Dodongos. That's another thing that we can do. Jeez. Let's just do one more check over here with shoes that we have. Yeah. Man, oh man. That was it, I guess. GTG was the progression. Cool, we're getting out of here. We are outie. There's it, and hammer. So, oh geez, of course. Fire after, right? We still can't get over there, is the problem. We literally cannot get into Fire Temple. I know I can get one more chest with that key, but at that point, it's just like, why would you? I know about that one, I know. But there's really, I don't see a point in getting it. Since that key, the key we got in the first place was out of logic. So going any further is just kind of like a waste of time, I feel. Until we, you know, have the stuff that we actually need. Hey, Keanu, I'm doing alright. Alright. Out of logic, as in we shouldn't be able to be in that area or do those things. The game, like the game doesn't expect us to go in that order. Well, to the game itself. I mean, like, we can get it because we have chews, but because chews don't last forever, the game expects us to get, bombs to be able to get certain checks. I guess the randomized logic, I don't know. Ah. Just trying to sneak that last one in. It could still be in logic if you've just missed the in logic bomb bag so far. I really don't think I have. I'm going under the assumption that I haven't, and yeah, that's kind of, what is it? So, we should just go for completion, I think. Yeah. So, let's see. Save warp is the best thing to do. Yeah. Yeah, that makes sense. Okay. Oh, I could have gone back into GTG. We can do that whenever. We're going for, what is it? We're going for... Let's just go for the actual temple completion first before we do any of that shit. Alright. Let's see. We still... Okay, actually, yeah. No, we can go into forest. Okay, yeah. We can do partial completion of forest, which I feel okay with. Let me see. What can I partially complete? Like a few things. It would feel a lot nicer if we had, say, well, if we had Song of Time or stuff like that, then we could just finish it outright. What am I going? What am I doing? Where am I going? This is just so weird. Oh, where is it? There it is. We got the hammer and the first strength upgrade in GTG within our first 3 checks. And then we got hookshot from horseback archery. So 3 progression items all over in that area. Yeah, we have, what is it? We have Epona. We can get over there really quickly. We need to go over to Serenade anyway. Or to Lake Hylia anyway, because of, So, I don't think we're supposed to have this finished, because we still don't have bombs, and that's kind of like the thing. No, okay, we have the hammer. We still need bombs to get to this part, so everything that we've gotten so far is in logic, but this part is out. Damn it. There we go. Yeah, the hammer is it's like the equivalent of bombs, essentially. It's very similar to bombs. Like, for example, here. Hold on. There it is. Oh, right, shoot. Yeah. What is it? It destroys rocks and gets you access to grottos the same way that bombs do. There are some walls, like in the Fire Temple, that you can't actually, bomb yet, so that you can't actually break without the without actual bombs, so there is that. Hey, all right, so that's kind of out of logic, but that allows us to get to Spirit Temple essentially. Okay, good pickup. Well spent time right there. That was good. That was good. We're still going to be partially completing dungeons. I'm still doing that. Actually, here, what we should do first, I think, is... Yeah. We should definitely do this, I think. So this is like different for me, because usually I continue looking around for, what is it? I continue looking around for items, but right now I can't finish Forest Temple, but I'm going to I'm going to partially complete some of it. Yep, the Crater Fairy Fountain. I can even get that heart piece on the little mountain ledge thingy. Yep, those are things that I can do. There are definitely a lot of things that I can do now. I should be hookshotting this. Hammer, Rocks, and Gerudo. I know. There you go. Maybe you should let them know that you're, like, super nauseous. I mean... I know you want to tough it out for them, but if it's like really bad, then I don't know. $13. Actually, if we get keys fast enough, we might not need to Yeah, if we get a key fast enough. I think it's just within the last... Damn it. Come on. 2 ice traps, are you serious? We can actually clear this out with hover boots. So let's see what the game has in store for us. Here, actually, I wanna... There we go. Give me the nuts. There we go. Much better. Ah, shoot. There's a key. Okay, so I think it is possible for me to... This is gonna be so weird. Holy shit. This is gonna be so weird. But I think I can actually pull it off because hover boots are really insane. So check this out. So we have this one key, right, to get through to this other area, and then we're gonna use hover boots to get to the other section of it, forest. So like we have the 3 items that we need to actually beat the dungeon. That was a bad angle. That was really, really poor. We have the 3 items that we need. We have the Goron bracelet, the, what is it? The bow, and the hookshot. Alright, but now with the hover boots, what we can do is we can get in to the courtyard from this side, using that one key. And we can get all these checks over here. Basically skipping the Song of Time. It's like the same function as the Song of Time, really. Boss key. Doesn't matter if I fall down here. I just want to get this Skulltula naturally. All right. My PB for Rando? Probably like a 320 something, probably. Alright, there's a key that I need. So completing this temple, I mean, it's probably gonna give us items that the game expected us to get like way later. It's just like, it's really weird how this seed is playing out. And it's also kind of weird how I'm playing it too, just because chews are the only reason that I was able to finish Dodongos. Okay. It isn't a troll seed? Oh, okay. I'll have to play it at some time then. At some point then. Is there a world record for Rando? I mean, yeah, but like every seed is different, so you just have to like get like a perfectly good seed or something, and then just do a really good play of it. Well, yeah, but getting hover boots wasn't in logic. That's what I'm trying to say. Like, there's no way I should have been able to get into King Dodongo's room without the use of bombs. But I used bomb shoes to get in there. So, I mean, maybe the game did expect me to use hover boots to do exactly what I did, but maybe just not in the order that I'm doing it. Like, maybe I should have found bombs somewhere first and then done this. I don't know. I think the way that I'm going about this right now is good. Like, I don't know. It's either do what I did right now or go right back into GTG and continue clearing it out. I think that doing it the way that I did is pretty okay. I mean, I feel like there's like pros and cons to doing it either way. I think that finishing the dungeons first and then going to do other shit is way better than doing the other side shit and then doing the dungeons. But maybe that's just me. Well, that kind of takes the fun out of doing a rando. Like, the whole point of a randomizer is to have to randomize, or to route on the fly. That's like one of the skills. Okay, so how was I supposed to get in here? Okay, so now I'm really confused. I don't think that was supposed to be my first ball bag, but I got it. Alright. I mean, I'll take it. I'm not complaining. I don't think that was supposed to be my first bomb bag. I think maybe it was supposed to be in GTG, but I could be wrong. I know, that's what I'm saying. What I'm saying is I don't think I should have found that one right there. Okay. I did break the logic somewhere. Man, this is one wacky seed. I'm trying to kind of keep track of everything. So now I can definitely clear fire. I feel so dirty, dude. I feel like I'm cheating. Okay, so here. So, if I get Prelude from Bolero, then I don't think I want to go back to GTG. Because that just immediately, it just drastically reduces the value of GTG immediately. The only thing that you'd have to worry about at that point is gauntlets, I guess. Which I should just, you know, I should just get them in here. I should get them in here or in Fire Temple. Okay. Now, if it's Nocturne, like if, what is it? If the song that I get from, if the song that I get from Bolero is Nocturne, then that kind of changes things. Then I would feel really inclined to go into Shadow Temple. Calm lands with the 23 months in a row. Thanks for the resub, dude. Almost 2 whole years, dude. Okay. I guess we're looking for the Mirror Shield, the Mirror Shield, the Long Shot, and Silvers. Is that it? Is that, like, all I have left to look for? Let's see. Alright, we have found all 3 bows. So I guess the first one we really were supposed to find via the skull mask. So that gives me the feeling that the bombs have to be somewhere that I'm not going to visit. Like my first set of bomb bags. Which either means like GTG, or maybe like in Shadow Temple. Alright. Yay. Okay. Takes care of Forest. Fire will give us a free new item, so we're definitely going to be heading over there immediately. Let's see. No, yeah, let's just, I think what I'll do, actually, is I'll get some Skulltulas along, get a Skulltula along the way. Man, what a seed so far. Can I get to that one from here? No, alright. Headed back in here. Oh shoot, that's not what I wanted. So I'm gonna try and not get distracted by stuff that I can do later. Let's see. Which, as long as this is like really quick, which it is, it really is. All the stuff that I'm going to be doing is pretty quick. So it's 3 checks back here. That was good. That was a good pull. That was good. Ah, that was good. Yeah. All right, cool. So we are looking really good right now. That was a good pull. Oops. And silvers. So we have silvers, which means that we are missing, Ye Old Mirror Shield, and Long Shot. And Iron Boots, I forgot about that, yeah. Okay, it's taken care of. And a lot will be decided on what... Yeah, no, this is good. A lot will be decided on what this song is going to be. The song that I'm about to get. Okay. Oh, we have lens. I got that a while ago. Needed to put that down. A lot of times I just completely ignore the tracker. I just don't put down stuff that I should. We now have a very, very full wallet. And our next song is Nocturne. Alright, that's kind of what I was thinking. Yeah. So, after we clear this, I'm trying to think. Yeah, okay, yeah. Since we got Silver Gauntlets just now, that kind of changes things. It tells me that I should go over to Spirit, I think. Okay. Wow, this guy should have gotten hit by that second spin attack. Dude, just die already, thank God. Is it hitting like the top section of him or what? I don't understand. Okay. Good play, good gameplay. I guess I should maybe try and hook shot him first. Oh, I should also put on... Yeah. So believe it or not, this guy actually gets damaged. He gets damaged more by the Master Sword than he does the Big Goron Sword. He's one of the only enemies in the game that has this attribute. He takes like 2 jump slashes with a Big Goron Sword, but only 1 with the Master. I don't really know why, but yeah, it's a thing. Alright, yeah. Alright, key. Oh, man. You know what I should have done? What I wanted to do, actually, is I wanted to get Scarecrow Song really, really quickly. I don't have Bolero. But I do have Pharaoh's Wind. Let's do this. Okay. I got a plan, chat room. Actually, yeah, no. We'll, Okay. Key. Looks like we're continuing. If we get later higher up in there and we need, what is it? If we need the Scarecrow Song like really badly, then thankfully I have Pharaoh's Wind right now, so that's gonna help correct my mistake that I made just a second ago. Because there is a Scarecrow Song chest in this dungeon, and that actually gets gets played into the logic. Sometimes it'll lock you out, and you can't progress any further without the Scarecrow Song. The boss key could also potentially be up there too, so it's kind of a scary situation sometimes. Okay, we have 2 keys. So we can keep progressing, obviously. It was either going to be that or the boss key. If we got the boss key, then that's like great. We can just get the medallion nice and early. Yeah, we're kind of out of songs right now to go for. Oh boy, get up. Jeez, that was a little... eh. Cool. We need 2 keys to get through these next 2 doors. Ow. Yeah, I didn't get hit. Should probably put 17. Alright, got 2 keys, so we're kind of good to go there on that front. We're gonna still, we're going to use the bow to hit this eyeball and get a free chest as well. It's also, let's see, put on the hover boots. This will make it for easier movement. Across this little chasm. Yep, good idea that we went that way. So we can actually beat the boss right now if we really wanted to, because we have hover boots and everything. We're gonna keep going simply because we're still looking for items, and it's always a good idea to full clear a dungeon if you if it's a required dungeon and you're still searching for items. So like I'm still searching for what, 3 items I think? Yeah. Another pair of boots, my new shield, and my extended hookshot. So what I'm going to do, actually, is I'm going to set Pharaoh's Wind right here. Yeah, and we're gonna do this. We're gonna because we have Serenade, it's gonna be a really quick fix. I can Pharaoh's Wind here, very quickly pick up Serenade, and then what is it? And then come back, or go very quickly pick up the Scarecrow song, and then come back and use the Scarecrow song on that exact spot. So that'll be nice. I don't want to deal with this guy trying to hit me. Okay, so it's still there. The Pharaoh's Wind point that I set is still there. So I'm not too worried about it. We're just gonna go ahead and pick this up really, really quickly. Okay, here we go. Oop. Yay, works. I always hold my breath when I play this dang thing. Alright. Alright, we need to actually get into a dungeon. Oh, right, yeah, there you go. And we're back. And I'll go ahead and set it again, actually. There we go. It's my PB. My best time is like a 3:20. Yeah, my best ever rando that I've done solo is like around a 3:20 or something like that. shoes. Alright, wasn't really worth it to go up there to get that. But if anything, gives me peace of mind, I suppose. Oh wow, that hit me. I was kind of surprised. Alright, so let's see. That's like my 6th key, I think. So there's one more, what is it? One more key out there. One more key out there in the world. Why can I not get this? I really fail to understand why this is so hard for me. All of a sudden. Okay, that was weird. There we go. I'm just gonna get these both for the health. Yeah. Okay. It is a good thing that I kept going. Oh boy. Last possible check. Goodness gracious. Alright. That is another go mode item that I need. Got plenty of bombs. Plenty of stuff that I need, so we're all good to go. Oops. There you go. Yeah. So after this, what I am gonna do, I think, is I'm gonna go to Spirit Temple, and if I don't really find any, because I can clear like a good chunk of it. Oh, I didn't hit him. No. I rolled down in the right spot, actually. Oh, wow, he's still not dead. Can't believe it. Not the best fight. That sucks. The run is actually not bad. Honestly, this has actually been going pretty well. There you go. I think I do have one bottle, yeah. So this. Yeah. I think this is another key, so I don't need to pick this up. Yeah, that's what I thought. Just checking. So fire is totally done. Good thing that we went all the way through Fire Temple to get the iron boots. Good play. From here, I'm going to save warp. And we're just gonna make a play straight for Spirit. And again, if there's yeah, I can get in there and I can do the majority of the checks in there. If I don't find anything, then I have Pharaoh's Wind, so I can set it in there and then I can come back at my leisure, pretty much. That's kind of what I'm banking on. Don't I have Prelude? I keep on forgetting about the song. God damn it. I keep on forgetting about Prelude. I literally forget that it exists. Save warping feels so much better. Okay. Hi-ho, Silva. Away. Alright, off we go. Actually, okay. Man. I don't like getting sidetracked too much. It's just one check. Ugh. I don't like getting sidetracked a bunch. Yo, 1 year. Dragsdale, thank you so much, dude. I appreciate that. Since we just got the iron boots, we're just gonna go ahead and do this. Yep, not worth it. All right. All right. Man. Why not? keep on sidetracking myself. Just like one more thing. Just one more thing. Okay. I feel like some of these checks might be a little bit too difficult to get to later on. So, but then again, we are skipping GTG, so like all this stuff I could get later on. I'm not gonna do like any more of GTG, even though it's like right along my path. I'm just gonna skip it entirely. If we have to do GTG, we'll do it after we do a little bit of Spirit. If we get lucky, if we get like really, really ungodly lucky, I've actually had 2 seeds where the Mirror Shield was in Spirit Temple, so. Psh, psh. And since we have access to Spirit Temple, I really don't see any reason to not. I always do that. And it's in logic too, since we got the lens. This is like totally a logical move to come out here. Okay. That's what I thought. It's like, I figured I have this like relatively memorized. We'll definitely do the Wasteland check, since this is going to be another one of those things that's just like really hard to get if you miss it. And that's kind of why you do that. All right, cool. One more item to go. Yeah. Okay, so I'm kind of out of practice on this, so I kind of want to make sure that I know how to do lensless. So we're gonna do it. Yeah, this isn't too bad. Cool. Let's also go ahead and bomb the crap out of this. since I don't really know if I'm... The other thing, I just don't know if I'm guaranteed to be coming back here, so... So if this is like the long shot, I want to make absolutely sure that it is the long shot. Okay, cool. Alright, cool. I think it's also important to figure out what the song is. Song of Time. Okay. So maybe... I'm not gonna look too far into this. But yeah, definitely, I need to pick up some magic, for sure. Well, okay. So the only thing that can really dick me at this point is if the boss key is in the crawl space. That could be a problem. That could be a really, really big problem. If we find the boss key, then we're kind of clear to go. If we don't, then we're kind of in trouble. If we don't find the long shot, per se, here, then Shadow is probably a really good location. All right, yeah. I remember for a little while there, I thought that you couldn't do this room with that long shot, but then I learned. There's also a possibility that I don't get a key in this next room. That could be really bad, too. So I can't do much with Mirror Shield. Iron Boots. I need to keep it, yeah, my eye on the fact that I got Iron Boots. Right, yeah. Okay. Could also be Skulltulas. That's also a possibility. Oh, shoot. You know, since we're kind of like low on skulls, just like in case something really bad happens, I don't know. Let's just go ahead and get this skull since we just got the Song of Time. I usually don't ever get this, but it's not bad. I don't think it's a bad pickup. We have a lot more skulls than 18. Here, I can do a quick little inventory. Alright. I didn't even recognize that we got that key. But we did, so we can keep going. 26, okay. So, we can do our 20 check. Also, wow, I should have gotten caught by that guy. Really should have. We need magic, so we're gonna kill this guy. Or, you know, not. There we go. I think I got all three, yeah. Alright, we're clear. We are safe. Okay, so... So I think I have a plan, because I have, what is it? I have Pharaoh's Wind, and that actually is going to help me out here in a little bit. Let's see. Yeah, let's do this. Okay, that's my second key that I need. Okay, cool. Got it, nice. Alright, so what I'm going to do here is I'm actually going to set a Pharaoh's Wind point. Oop, yeah. Because we're going to go into, that room in Child. Actually, oh shoot, well, I do want to, maybe this wasn't the greatest idea. It'll make us, like, go a tiny bit faster. Maybe that wasn't worth the magic. Oh shoot. What am I doing? Yeah, we can pop back in, and then we can just Pharaoh's Wind right back here. It'll save, like, a tiny bit of time. Not a huge amount, but whatever. Let's see. Bombs, and I do need dens, actually. Right here seems good. And that's all our magic. Do we need magic for anything else? No. This is it, I'm pretty sure. In this dungeon anyhow, so I think we're safe in that regard. Okay, that's all the keys that we need. Well, actually, shoot, we're about to go, yeah. This is fine. I kind of wanted to avoid having to pull these blocks, but we do want to get the Silver Gauntlet chest. Okay, nothing. Big ol' load of nothing. Let's see. Alright, we're good on keys again. after that. Well, we don't need... Yeah, we don't need magic to beat the guys. Yeah, I'm not gonna go back to just do that. We can just hit the switch. It's pretty fast. What am I doing? Hello? Come back. Get the hover boots out. Oh shoot. Missed one. Yeah, come on. Actually, you know, now that I continue thinking about it, what I might do actually after this is I might go actually into the water temple. Just simply to get the boss key, just to like find out where it actually is. Now, if it's hidden behind Longshot, then I at least know that I need Longshot to actually pick it up. It's not too bad. I think I found all the keys, so it's going to leave me with 2 checks at the end of this. Oh, shoot. There we go. Okay. The fairy slingshot. I'm keeping that in mind. Like iron boots, fairy slingshot. So this is what is it? 3 checks left, if we include the heart container. This little trick right here, you can just get hit by the torch slug. I'll pick this up just in case. I might want to set a Pharoah's Wind point in Water Temple for whatever reason. Cool. Alright. Maybe a little bit careful here. There we go. If you get up right in the like right corner of the that iron knuckle, you can actually just duck under all the attacks. Okay. And the twin robot fight pretty much starts immediately. You can use the hook shot to actually stun these guys in place. And miss entirely. Nice. That's better. Yeah, not every time you're gonna get the a great angle on these guys. There we go, nice. Staying right here. This looks good. Now, after the fourth hit, sometimes they might try and do a fifth shot. Okay. In which case you hook shot them in order to get their AI to actually cooperate. Now, because I have the big Goron sword, one cycle on this phase is pretty much free. Oh, God, are you kidding me? No, dude. No. That sucks. I did the thing again where I shot the hook shot, but it didn't retract in time. So I'll get these first two shots. And I'm gonna have to hope for RNG to give me the last one. That sucks. The game is punishing me hardcore. All right. Alright. Alright, no long shot. Now, because there are still two checks on the child side, when I go here, I at least, at the very least, know that there are two. I didn't even realize that I get a free song actually from this, so that's what I'm probably going to do, is check this free song and see if it leads anywhere. This time we'll finally prelude instead of save warping. Do 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 do. Now, towards the end game, I'm trying to kind of like figure out where the game really wants us to go in order to find this last item. Bolero doesn't really help us. It's just one of those things. Let's see. So from here, I'm gonna go to, Water Temple. Now, Water Temple, how's the run going? It's actually going pretty well. So the thing about Water Temple is that it actually is not a great dungeon at all. Being that there's only 4 checks in there, and there's actually quite a few just keys and a lot of garbage in there. But we're gonna go in there nonetheless, simply because, even though we could buy a Zora Tunic, but we're not gonna worry about that. We're gonna go in here nonetheless, simply to find the boss key, and then if the long shot is not in here, which it probably isn't, but if it's not in here, we'll at least have the boss key to be able to come back and just instantly clear it. Because we're going to need to find the boss key at some point anyhow. We also kind of don't want to mess with the water level too much, if we can help it. So that's kind of what I'm doing right here. Is I'm going over here to this this check over here. We could do this if we change the water level to 2nd floor. Wow, I missed that completely. There we go. There we go. But we're gonna do it here just so that we don't have to mess with it, with the floor. If we find the boss key immediately, like right off the bat, then my gut feeling would tell me that I should probably, what is it? I should probably leave Water Temple and go look for the long shot elsewhere. It's not a great dungeon rando-wise, but yeah, no, I get what you're saying. Oh, jeez, okay. Later, boys. And then... So there's 3 checks here that we want to do before we change the water level at all. We did one of them. We're going to do these next 2. We're going to use a chew to do this, actually. It's a pretty neat little trick. 2, 3, 4. After the 4th one, you release, and there we go. That'll blow that open, and we're going to do this cool little trick where you can actually open chests underwater. All you have to have is the iron boots, and then be able to hookshot the... chest in a question, and then you just mash A and you can open it. Alright, that's one of the checks of this temple. So there's 3 left. No boss key yet. Boss key is one of those things where, or what is it? Water Temple is one of those dungeons where it could either be, you could either get what you're looking for like instantly, like the boss key, or you could just, you have to go through the entire temple to find it, which takes a long, long time. Let's see, what do we got? Another key. Alright, so we are changing the water level at this point. We can also, yeah, let's just go ahead and do it. Let's just go ahead and do it. Since it takes a while to get back here to this area. It really does. Cool. Nice. And another key. Alright, so this is going to be a little bit annoying. So from here, I think the best route... We have enough keys to get pretty much anywhere we need to in the dungeon. What we're going to do, actually, is we're going to raise the water level again. I think it's the next best play that we can do. And then we're going to check this underwater check. This is kind of one of the worst checks. But we're going to do it. The VOD of the Lucifer Seed. Is that what we're calling it? Okay. This is one of the only ones, only checks that you need the tunic for. The Zora tunic. Or not the Zora tunic, iron boots, what am I talking about? It's one of those checks that you kind of get scared of because you don't have the tunic. There you go. But yeah, it's not too bad. Yeah, jeez. Iteming. Menuing. Teach me how to item. Okay. Save warp out of that. So, got the water level changed to the second level. We're going to, let's see. Next we're going to do is we're going to do one check on the second level, and then from there we're going to have to do the third level checks. And that should be, like, everything. If we don't find the boss key by then that's kind of alarming. Well, that tells us that we need to find the long shot, which kind of sucks. This one we don't. You would think that you would need the long shot, but if you have the hover boots, you can actually get in there. Yeah. The game doesn't expect you to have hover boots at this point. But logically, in a rando, you can do that. Ow. Not what I wanted. There we go. Let's see, what do we get? Another check. Not a good one. So third level it is. So yeah, this is one of those water temples where it makes you work to actually find the boss key. Unfortunately. You can use hover boots to get up to this area, instead of having to use a key to actually open the middle gate area. So we have 3 keys. Alright. Alright. So now we can get 3 checks, essentially, back in this area if we do it this way. Which I think is pretty cool. The problem is that it just takes a while to get to all three of them. And one of them is hidden behind Dark Link. Or they're all hidden, but you gotta fight Dark Link and everything. Nice, alright. Thankfully we have the hover boots. It's gonna make things actually easier in this room too. Okay, cool. And then there's a cool little trick that you can do with Dark Link. Let's see. If you have the big Oran sword, you can just kind of slash through him to that. And then when he spawns, you hold right and you slash. Yeah, you want to be kind of at an angle at him for him to be like in the back right of the camera. And then from there you just slash him to death over and over again. Alright, so our first check on this third floor is indeed the boss key. Since we're this far in, there really is no reason to not look for these last few checks. It takes a long time to get back through to this area, so I don't really want to deal with that crap. And it's not going to take that long to do this check anyhow, so... So yeah, boss key once again on behind Dark Link. It's kind of a common theme that the game does. It's typically, if you don't find it within the first few checks, it's like, it's always back here. Which is, not the most fun thing in the world. It always tends to happen. There's our third check. Third item check. And then this puts you, right back here. This is like the, what is it? The first floor. Or the basement, whatever you want to call it. And this is also a really quick check. If you go around like this, and you have the Song of Time, this is a really quick way to do this room. Instead of having to push the block and do all that other crap, you can just do this. Which is really huge. Okay, another key. So at that point, it's still the third floor. Just gonna save, and then, let's see. So there's one more check, and it's behind the long shot. So it's not the long shot, we don't have to worry about it. So we have the boss key, we're good to go. All we need to do now is actually find the dang shot of Long, anyhow. So, from here, gee, let's see. From here, it really is not a bad idea to go into a place like Shadow Temple to look for it. I'm gonna check my, Skulltulas first, and then we're gonna go in, and we're gonna check Shadow. So yeah, at this point, it's just kind of a mad dash, just looking everywhere you can to find the dang thing. Since we weren't able to find it in spirit. Okay. 20... Oh wait, this is 10. Alright. Another bottle. One scary possibility is that the long shot is in GTG, actually. I'm gonna go into Shadow first before I go back to GTG. But GTG is definitely a pretty prime target now. That could be kind of my punishment for not going in there. How many checks does the slingshot have? It has 1. So, yeah, I'm gonna be kind of thinking about my routing here and whether it was a good play to, like, leave GTG or... I don't know. At the time that I did, once this rando is done. Okay, alright. Oh well, not right. Oh, we already did horseback archery, juice box. We've actually been inside GTG, but we just didn't finish it. Do you ever need to go to the bottom of the well? It's never required to do any of the side dungeons, but a lot of the time, you will find at least like one item that you need in one of those dungeons. Typically. Alright, so here's what I'm thinking, chat room. If I don't find the long shot within these next 2 checks, I think I'm just gonna leave, actually. Well, okay, so one of these has to be a key. So the next check that I get, if it's not the long shot, I think I might actually leave. I don't know. I'm like really second guessing myself on where this long shot could be. This is like the hardest part of the run, where everybody's looking for that one item. And you just kind of have to guess correctly. Okay, so let's set Pharaoh's Wind. We're gonna leave. Leaving dungeons hasn't worked out for you recently? What do you mean? Oh, you mean like leaving Forest Temple immediately? That was like that one time, dude. Okay. And Water Temple? What do you mean? Like, what, in this seed? Or in some other seed? Okay. There were 2 important items in the previous seed. Yeah, but I needed to get the silver scale inside Water Temple to leave to get the long shot in order to get the hover boots on. So I had to leave the temple. It was required. It was what the logic asked me to do. Like, I needed to get Silver Scale in order to use Silver Scale to get the long shot, in order to use long shot to kill Morpha to get the hover boots. I had to do all of those things. So I had to leave Water Temple. But you also had to go back. What does that even mean? I had to go back because I had the long shot, so obviously I went back. You're saying that as if, like... Oh my lord. You're saying that as if it was like a bad thing or something. Alright, we found it. There, I left the temple and I found it somewhere else. Are you happy? Okay. So I need to, like, wait until he's, like, clearly in the corner before I jump slash. Otherwise my targeting is going to be off. There we go. This is still going to be, like, a 330 seed. Even though I had to do 1 extra dungeon. It's not bad. That's not bad. I think it's pretty good. I think my routing was pretty solid so far. I mean, I don't know. I'm trying to think. At the very end, yeah, it was another mad dash for, what was it? At the end, it was another mad dash to find the long shot, and I mean, I don't think any amount of routing was gonna be. I think it was good that it was like an overworld thing that I just kind of had to like look around for. My routing was pretty solid. The only thing is that I did shit out of logic, so I'm gonna need to figure out where I actually needed to find bombs. I'm telling you, they're in GTG somewhere. They have to be. Let's see. I'm telling you the bombs have to be in GTG somewhere, and I just kind of skipped over them, and I got super lucky, and I got bombs in Forest Temple instead. See, here, the other thing, Delta, is that, like, I don't know. You do this sort of shit all the time. Where the stuff that you say kind of comes off as, like, a snide remark. About shit that I'm, like, doing, or how I'm playing the game. And this is, like, in everything that I play, so... I don't know, dude. I'm glad that you're a regular viewer, but sometimes you can come off as an asshole in chat, I'm just saying. It's okay, dude. It's all good. I come off as a gigantic asshole all the time on chat, or on stream, so... It's okay. But you are one. Very fair. Okay. Not picking up the... What is it? The verification chest. I don't know why it's called the verification chest. Hey. 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 Man, that was crazy. We got, what did we get? We got Big Oran's sword in Meadow's house, didn't we? This is a pretty good seed. Not gonna lie. I'm really happy with the results. Hey, Gygus. Haha! The light arrows. How could you have found them in Kokiri Forest? I can't believe I put them right outside your house. Oh, I need to drink a Po, actually. I don't have an empty bottle yet. I didn't think about that. Let's see. Real quick. And then, yeah. I should just drink this Po real quick. Yeah. There you go, good. Should have put them back in the damn crater like last time. Sorry that my commentary kind of died halfway through the run, by the way. I do this a lot where I kind of like lose my focus. Or I get really focused on the run itself, really. and then I just really forget to just do commentary in general. But towards the end, I started picking it back up. Chink. Wah. 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 Nice. We're gonna do another run of this afterwards. I feel like I'm getting better, dude. I feel like I'm getting better at routing and at the video game. I felt like this was a pretty good run. Like, pretty solid all around. Maybe like a few mistakes here and there. But this is not bad. Oh shit. That was like a 3:26:02 or something. That's good. What's my PB again? It's like a 3:20 something. So this is like right around there. Okay, so I need to find, let's look at the, I want to look at the, let's see, which one did I, was it this one? Yeah, I think it was this one. Okay, I'm pretty sure this is the log for the seed that I'm currently on right now. So let's take a look. So I'm so curious where I need to figure out where the bomb bag is. Bomb bag, down. Not that one. Not that one. Ice Cavern map chest was a bomb bag. Okay. Forest, okay. What? Where was the... So the bomb bag that I did get was in logic. Okay, no. I have to read the logic now. I need to figure out how you do this. Okay. So, at this point, I need to, like... I'm so curious now. Okay. So what was the logic here? Let's see, Dodongo's Cavern, Gold Skulltula, Gold Skulltula, Gold Skulltula, Gold Skulltula, Gold Skulltula, Gold Skulltula. Why does it get all the I forget why it even gets these. But how did he get to the boss? Come on, let me see. But how? But how did he get there? Was it the Song of Time? Hold on. Okay, when did you get the Song of Time? When was that? That was after 4. That was after Spirit, right? Yeah, that was after Spirit. So, where'd you get that? Okay. Oh, okay. I think I see how this I think I see how this worked. I think the way that I did it was actually better. I think me breaking logic actually saved me time, which was really sick. Okay, so this is what happened. Okay, so when we were bottlenecked, we got Epona and we went to Gerudo Training Grounds, and we immediately got the hammer, a 1 strength upgrade, and the hook shot from Gerudo Archery. So then at that point, oh, but how did you get across? Because you need the mirror shield. How did you get across? You need to... Oh, you would use the long shot. Oh man, that's so crazy. That's how you would do it. because at that point you would have the hook shot. Yeah, you would have the hook shot at that point, which means then you would go back and you would get Scarecrow Song, get the long shot, go across, get the mirror shield, go back with a hammer and get the silver gauntlets, and you would have everything that you need to go into Spirit Temple and get the Song of Time. And then with the Song of Time, you go into Forest Temple and you finally get the freaking bomb bag. That's how you would do it in logic. Oh, man. That's so crazy. And I just, like, I skipped all of that just because I used Choose into Dongos, and I used the strength upgrade. Man, that's so wild. So, I mean, I guess in a sense, I just got really fucking lucky, pretty much. The way that I did it is where I was just like, I'm just going to use this 10 Choose, and I'm just going to break logic, and I'm just going to beat Dongos. Doing it like that, man. Like, my brain's just blowing up, dude. This is wild. So there was, like, nothing else in... Hold on. Let me go back to Gerudo Training Grounds. Because here, hold on, let me see. Yeah, see, right up here, it says it. Adult Fishing Progressive Hook Shot. This is where you would get the long shot. And then it would make sense for you to... this is probably after... Yeah, exactly. After getting all this stuff, you would get the long shot, and then you would come back, and you would get... Where does it say Mirror Shield? It's got to say it somewhere. Hold on. Did I get Song of... Oh, you would use the... Oh, okay. You wouldn't even need... That's right. Okay, so if you just got the long shot, then that would be enough for you to go through Forest Temple. That would be enough. That was the logical thing, was to use long shot instead of the Song of Time. Okay. And then you would get bombs. Okay. I just didn't find long shot until, like, forever later on. And it just ended up working out in my favor. Thinking emoji, dude. This is so wild. Oh, man. I love this game, dude. It's awesome. It's so fun. First hook shot was on, right, or hold on, where was it? It was right here. It was horseback archery. That was the first hook shot. Yeah. So after you got that, then you would be able to go back then you'd be able to go back and get the Scarecrow Song and use it to do adult fishing. And then you're good. And you get the long shot, go into Forest Temple, get far enough in to get bombs. Ta-da! And then at some point later, it goes off to get the Mirror Shield and Silver Gauntlets and do Spirit. Not bad, dude. Not bad. So, okay, so where the freak was... What was in Gerudo Training Grounds? So that was like... That was it. That was the right play, to just not go back in to GTG. That was, like, exactly the right play, was to just not go back. Man, that's like... That takes some balls. Holy shit. Let's see. Let's go back up. Let's see. Hammer, arrows, progressive strength upgrade. Let's see. BMOS, chest, small key. Yep. Scale. Okay. Interesting. So with the scale, then you... Okay. Then you wouldn't... Well, no. That doesn't matter. Scale doesn't get you anything. Small key, piece of heart. Bombs, small key, small key, small key. Recovery heart, rupee, small key, recovery heart, rupees, boomerang. Boomerang! Oh, okay. Small key, piece of heart, magic meter. Okay. It gave you everything for Shadow early on, and it didn't have anything. Yeah, like, I was thinking about that. I was like... I was thinking about that, but I guess the thing that was like the red alarm was that I got the boss key like at the very beginning. Like within, let's see, yeah, I got the boss key, and just within the first few checks, I guess it was just a gut feeling. I was just like, I feel like there's nothing here. I feel like there's fucking nothing here. Let's go into the spirit or the Shadow Temple. Yeah, it was on Hoverboot's chest. I got the what is it? I got the boss key like instantly, and I was like, this is fucking weird, because I usually never get the boss key instantly, and I just kind of felt like I would have to like go through the entirety of Spirit Temple to find something. And I was just like, I don't really want to do that. I'll go in like a little bit, but after a while I just decided not to commit to it. Which, I mean, that could have been bad. I could have gotten fucked big time. Yeah, boss key, arrows, small key. Piece of heart, recovery heart, small key, Kokiri sword. Small key, rupees, Hylian shield, small key. Hylian shield again. There was nothing. There was nothing. There was nothing in there, dude. There was absolutely nothing in there. It totally lied to you. Holy crap, dude. Yeah, I don't know what it was. Yeah, okay. I just got lucky. I got lucky as hell, dude. There was nothing in there. I was thinking that maybe it was gonna be something like the slingshot, because I got it so late. I was like, okay, well, maybe they give it to you late because they want you to get the long shot late. But that's right, because I broke logic and they wanted you to get it early on. It wasn't that at all. That's so wild. Brain is like going crazy right now. Where was shoot, let me see. Where was Requiem? I love this after seed powwow, like looking back at it. It was Nocturne. Okay. So we would have had to have beaten Spirit to get it, so who cares? Yeah. And I was on my way back to do GTG as well. And I was just like, well, I'm in the area, so I might as well do these checks. And I just got dumb luck. I just got super lucky. Well, hold on. Let's see. They gave you like, when would you get hover boots? You would get hover boots kind of late, but even then, because you got them late, you would think. Well, yeah, okay, so I guess that's probably the big thing here. Was that you get hover boots late in the logic because you get the long shot and then you go into Forest Temple. So temples that you would have beaten at this point would be I think you would still have to beat Forest, or no, you'd have to still beat Fire, Spirit, and Water in order to, yeah, so you could still make a logical decision to go into Shadow because it sure has a lot of checks. And you can just get in there instantly. It's just a weird gut feeling. I don't know what it was. Alright.